Hello everyone, welcome to the Wantagh Summit. I am here at Twin Lakes Preserve, which is about a 10-minute walk from the train station. I had a good walk from there just now. It was very good. It's cloudy today, but I'm only doing the intro segment here because I figured, might as well show the beauty and the nature that is Long Island, of course. There are no pine barrens, which whatever, it doesn't really matter. But maybe someday I'll go to the ones out east. There are some in the South Shore, you just have to travel east, which is a bummer, but hopefully one day I'll get to see them. But I am here, once again, Twin Lakes Preserve. So, there's kids here, hang on, I just gotta be careful, they're walking past me. So, we're gonna highlight downtown Wantagh, we're gonna highlight the train station, and if there's enough time, I might do a 2-pack today. Now, you may be wondering, well, what's the 2-pack? Well, I might actually do Seaford. Now, there's a Wendy's in the area, but I'm going to be grabbing lunch around here. And then my plan would be to go to Wendy's, grab the Frosty, and then go back to Queens that way. Because, of course, got to get back to Jamaica. How am I going to get the Q30, Q31 to go home? So, obviously, it's going to be interesting. I wanted to film here. I mean, this is a nice background, Again, Apple just knows how to make cameras. This is better lighting, I guess. Also, I'm sweating for a couple reasons. I almost missed the N25 in New High Park this morning. If I didn't catch the bus, I would have to wait longer just to come down here. And then the other issue was the train. There was no air conditioning. I had to move cars just to get AC, and I'm sweating again, which thought, I wouldn't have to sweat today, but apparently I am. And I think the humidity's creeping up because tomorrow it's supposed to be humid and it might even rain tomorrow. But then they say Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday's going to be nice. But then Labor Day, that might dampen some people's plans because it's like the unofficial end of summer. But for yours truly, summer doesn't end until the calendar says so. Alright? That's the good thing about being an adult. And I'll mention that I already have weekend plans in September. So that's good. Thumbs up for me. Potentially there might be a surprise coming on another YouTuber's channel later this fall, which I'll get into maybe later on in the fall. Yeah, my word on that. But that being all said, I am getting hungry. It is 11:30. This is when I normally take lunch at Long Island Jewish anyway. So I'm going to go grab some lunch in the area. I'll highlight the downtown. And then I will show you the train station. And again, I will manage my time. Because if I see a train that's coming after 1 o'clock, I might hop on the train. And we might do a 2-pack today. So debating on time, I might do it. Because again, it's only half-hourly service at Jamaica. So if I want to catch the train at Seaford, I'm still on the same fare zone. It will still cost me $5 just to go back from Zone Fare 7 here to Zone Fare 3 where I am, of course, going to Jamaica. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to what the rest of this video has in store. So, stay tuned. The next segment will be downtown Wantagh along Wantagh Avenue. Alright, so now in downtown Wantagh. Just came out of Gateway Bagels and Delis, which I highly recommend. They have a bagel sandwich with lox for $7.75, which we can't get that in Queens anymore. But I figured we'll be fair here and start off with a couple places around the shopping plaza because we're gonna stick around to this area. So you have a seafood market and a restaurant. I don't know what that is. Mama's house? Right? Oh, Birthright. Oh, I know where that is. Birthright is the program to sign up for the trip to go to Israel. That's pretty cool. So I think we'll go on the sidewalk. And I'll mention around here that there is a crosswalk here, but I swear, people don't know how to yield. People literally don't know how to yield in this area. Common sense, they teach you this in driving school. Whenever there's a crosswalk, You see a pedestrian, you're supposed to yield. And they don't do that. I'm not going to get into the reason why. Wow, there's a Knights of Columbus Council here. That's pretty cool. So Wantagh has a Knights of Columbus. All right, because I know my friend Daniel, he's in the council in Mineola. So Allstate, Ming's Kitchen, Boss Crook's Bar and Grill. There is another famous eatery I'll show you in this area. That's I know pretty well. They have live music every Saturday night. There's a lawyer's office. I said Gateway Bagels, we were just there. There's a discount store. Century 21, you have Irish place. So there's a lot of Irish places around this area, which is interesting to say the least. Because Massapequa, you would think that's where the majority Irish are in Nassau. But I guess they've extended out west to Wantagh, it seems, which is interesting. I understand why in that case. But Massapequa does have some stuff that's interesting. They have interesting eateries. If we ever do Massapequa, I will highlight them. Well, not Massapequa specifically, but Massapequa Park too. Yeah, there's another shopping plaza. You have a meat grinder, which I bet that's not a sit-in place. They didn't even find a sit-in place, which I did. Spinius Barber, Income Tax Servers, Hair Art International, Florist. You have dance studio, cafe, threading, twisted glass, knife works, shoe repair. You have an Irish gift shop, which I actually passed by earlier, which was interesting. I also mentioned there is 7-Eleven in the area, so we'll maybe pass by it. I'll mention where the library is. Lifestyle Sports, Robin Hood, so we already got into that. Not going to go into it again. There's another minor plaza coming up ahead. And I'll mention at Seaford, there's not really that much to show you. I'm just going there because I want to get Frosty at Wendy's, because they're going to end the Frosty thing, I think, next week. 50 cent, small Frosty. Yeah, you have the Wantagh Emporium. So that's pretty cool. Card stores down here. Wine and liquor, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, one-on-one personal training. Pizza store. So there are a lot of pizza stores. Like Anthony's is down here, but I didn't want to go there today because I had actually had baked ziti at work yesterday in Auburndale. It's pretty good from the Haslam staff. Vape shop, AT&T, Indian food. Wow, so there's an Indian place down here. That's pretty interesting. Got nail place, acupuncture, hair salon, laundromat, sports shop, which is interesting. Exit Gateway Realty, a fusion place called Bunker Hill. We'll zoom into that. You can all see it. You have an auto repair store, pizza shop, deli, card. By the way, there is music being played in the background. I hope I don't get demonetized for that because there's a lady playing music. But we'll continue to move on. I'll mention this is McDonald's. So you do have your fast food in the area. Wendy's again is in Seaford along with Burger King, which I've had a friend of mine, he lives in Massapequa and he walks to it. He doesn't even take the train, but I'm actually going to take the train because, yeah, it's only $1.50 to go to one stop. So, 7-Eleven is down here. Not going to highlight that. There are more shops down there, but it gets pretty boring, which that's not really an interesting part of the town. So let's see. Yeah, we can cross. We have right of way. Because the light was green, so. Once again, transmission place, so it's pretty interesting. I also mentioned that my dad's car dealer where he bought our Lincoln Town car, Hassett Motors, is on Sunrise Highway, which we're not going to go near there. Hey, look at that. Another deli. Pretty cool. Is that a sit-in place? Take a look. Oh, there is a sit-in place. See, if they had pastrami, I would have walked in, but I didn't know. So I was too busy trying to get to the preserve. But you got designs, barber store, deli. It's called Beck's. Yeah, I remember in Wantagh, I might walk in again. I might. And we're coming up to McKay's. We'll show that in just a second. nail bar, and the acupuncture. So 2 acupuncture places. Wow. I believe this is a luggage repair store. Okay. They are open today. They're closed on Sundays and Mondays. And you have a cell phone repair store. So that's interesting. Cell phone repair store. Okay then. Alrighty. So, before we go upstairs to the Wantagh train station, because again, there is a train coming after 12:30. So, I'll mention, do have McCahey's right here. So McCahey's is an Irish pub. It's been here for 54 years. They've been around for a while. And I know this because many of you know I'm a big fan of Mike Francesa, and that's where he always used to have his holiday shows every year. I was never allowed to come out here by myself until now. You know what's so funny? I just saw an M3 upstairs. So I'm going to show you the waiting room, since it's still open. We are going to walk to it in just a second. There is a Bank of America here. There is an Italian place. So there are some places around the train station you can eat as well. Oh, look. More places around here. So you do have it made here in Wantagh, I'll tell you that. There is a newsstand. That's good. There is a newsstand around here. There's a bike rack. Let's move on. So now we're going to make our way to the front of the station. So I want to get a good shot of the thumbnail. And that's definitely an M3. It's definitely an M3 just leaving. I can tell that's 8 to 10 cars. Which again, I really wish that would be all the time on the Babylon branch. That 12 would be on the main line. Let's try to get a better thumbnail. Oh yeah, this is definitely a better thumbnail. Yeah, I got the thumbnail for the video today. May have to do a collaboration of the 2-pack if, you know, that does happen. But I think things are going to work out for that. So let's see, we have the 12:31 to Ibadan, so I might get on board that one, debating on time. Alright, so here is the waiting room. Bookshelf here, pretty good. Once again, next eastbound Babylon, it's 12:31. Penn Station is at 12:46. Ticket booth is closed right now. It's not like Merrick Belmore where it's open all the time. The Babylon branch before it was elevated. Wow. I'll mention that this bathroom is closed. Well, the bathrooms in the whole waiting room, that is, closed at 2 o'clock. So they close at 2 o'clock every single day. So, bring that up. We have the elevator. Oh boy. It's a vagrant, folks. Look at this. Spreading into Long Island too. Guys, that was a homeless person. That was a homeless person. Oh my God, guys, I'm literally scared right now. I hope he doesn't come up here. It's spreading now. It's literally spreading. Man, I tell you, these vagrants are becoming just like me with their street smarts lately. They know where to go to get food. They know where to go to figure out what's the best places to grab a bite. And I hope that guy isn't coming up here. Oh, we got a fail. The waiting room is locked. The onboard waiting room is locked. So, looks like even if I want to go in there, I can't right now. Which is bad. Let's see if the other door's open. I'll try to get a view of it at least. Man, look at that artwork they get. Like I said, Hicksville doesn't get that. Look, this whole platform is redone. This whole platform is redone. And I'll mention that down there, you can't see it, is actually one of my favorite diners here on Long Island. The Lighthouse. It's actually pretty good food they have in there. I also like the Massapequa Diner, but I'll mention that it does get crowded on weekends and especially on weeknights because you do have a lot of people who go in there. So again, my eastbound is coming at 12:31. for the stairwell. And look at all these new benches they get. Brand new. Because I'll mention that this station did get a renovation last year. Also want to mention that this is a park. Small little park. And they even have a gazebo there. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, here's a better view of the diner. There it is, guys. Lighthouse Diner. You ever in Wantagh? Highly recommend it. Me and my parents have eaten there a lot.
Attention Long Island Railroad customers. The 1231.
And I said, I'm a little bit familiar with this downtown. And I double checked with the gateway place before I went in. I called literally yesterday in Queens asking them today, well, do you guys have a good price for bagel? And they told me yes. Literally $7.75 for a bagel with lox. I have not had lox in a very long time because it's so expensive. $7 is a very reasonable price if you want to get lox. Thankfully the vagrant isn't here. Thankfully he hasn't come up. Hopefully he hasn't. But he is down there. Oh boy. We got another one. 2 vagrants I've already seen today. My God. And the problems are just getting worse and worse. We can't sit there. Literally, when you see somebody not dressed for the weather, you can tell they're a homeless person. That's one of the signs, folks. You see somebody not dressed for the weather, they're homeless. Just be aware of that. It's not really going to be that much longer here because I could tell the train station here is just not that safe. I mean, I'm in a short sleeve shirt today because, again, it's supposed to be near 80 later today. But, again, why is a caution? Oh, here's the escalator. Perfect timing. I can't really show help points today because, again, I said I don't know if that guy downstairs is going to come up and try to find me, which I hope he doesn't. I mean, maybe I'll have better luck when I do Seaford later on, but here's a help point at least. At least if I need help, I could get the police to come over here, but I may have to walk further down past that homeless person. So the next eastbound to Babylon's coming in 5 minutes, so we'll be hopping on to Seaford very shortly. And we'll do the 2-pack. Yeah, here's the sign again. But again, this station looks very good. Definitely similar to what Merrick and Belmore have. But I will say this. It's, the waiting rooms are way different at Merrick and Belmore. You know my experience with them, folks. They're way different. And this is coming from experience. So I'm probably just gonna wait here because, again, it's not sunny. It's a nice breeze. I might as well just wait here for my eastbound to Seaford, and then I'll make my way to Seaford, and then we'll continue on with today's 2-pack. I know this wasn't supposed to be a 2-pack, but under the circumstances,
the 1231.
I mean, yes, the rest of the town's safe, but at the train station.
On track 2, platform A, in approximately 3 minutes.
Oh, here's a positive. There's JBL speakers here. Good. But I'll mention one thing. I was thinking about doing a Lindenhurst summit, but one of my family friends told me about that area, and the vagrants are now spreading out to there too. Because, again, it's not like Babylon where it's a full-time station. Yes, I get that. But also keep in mind, they don't have full-time MTA police patrols. Oh, here's something I can highlight around Sunrise Highway. The Carpet Depot. Yeah, but again, Sunrise Highway. Again, I know Anthony's is right down the street. Which is like, you can create your own custom pie. It's small, but $10 is, again, the same price where I can get a Blaze. So, I'm going to wait here for my eastbound. It's only one stop to Seaford. So, stay tuned. Next up, will be Seaford, and hopefully you don't have to deal with any shady stuff in that area, so stay tuned for more. Well, unfortunately, I found graffiti. Can never escape the problems. Literally, we're only one town east of Belmore, and there's graffiti on the trash dumpster. Ridiculous. At least there's no trash over here, but my train's coming in 1 minute. I just wanted to bring up that point before I leave Wantagh. All right, everyone, welcome to Seaford. There's some nice scenes of little nature around here on Sunrise Highway. I just came out of Wendy's. I actually ate outside today because it's a nice, quiet place. There's no kids bothering you, because literally they have kids screaming in there. I'm like, I don't want to eat in there and then, you know, get annoyed. I have to hear loud screaming. It's just nice and quiet out here. So this is something nice dedicated for this village of Seaford. Dedicates this monument to its brave sons, who its patriotic citizens answer the call of their country, offering their hopes and lives in their world war for the cause and justice for liberty. The world will never forget what they did over there. And yeah, this is, I believe, a World War I monument. So, American flag, of course. There are some park benches dedicated to people around here. We have Eagle Scout Richard Joseph Caprio, who passed away in 2016. Wow. 1993, you do the math. He was only 23 years old. That is sad. I'll be going on 24. By the way, I just want to mention, Spruce is here. Sorry to speak of it like that, but after what I had to deal with today on the 25, I'm not in any mood to see this today. Yeah, this is the bus that's going to Massapequa right now, I can tell. On its way to the mall. But I know at this station, this is where you catch the bus to go to Sunrise Mall, which, again, I don't want to touch Sunrise Mall at a 10-foot pole. I've heard some shady stuff's been going on over there. I'm sorry to say it like that, but trust me, after what I've dealt with today with weak air conditioning and a horrible engine noise from New High Park, I almost missed the bus today in New High Park. Yeah, so the bus is turning on the Sunrise Highway right now. Let's see, is it turning left? Yeah, it's definitely turning left. So I believe that's the N70, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's the 70. Because if it was, I would take it down here. And then go one stop to Massapequa. Only 150, which, again, let me think of the math. Oh, it's 275. Okay, listen. Metro card and a railroad ride for that price, I'd take it. It's like a 2-in-1. But let's move on, because I don't know what time I'm going to catch the westbound train to Jamaica. I mean, I have until 2 o'clock to leave, because then there's a normal bus I take after 3 o'clock in the 31, which normally shows up. I mean, I could chill in Jamaica for a bit, because I do have to get my Tim Hortons, which I'll bring with me to Long Island Jewish tomorrow. So I want to mention, I ate in here. This is a beautiful gazebo. And I will mention that this gazebo was donated back in 2006 by the Seaford Wellness Council. So I'm gonna get the focus in. See, that's a good thing. iPhones have really good focus. Oh boy, let's see if this trash dumpster is vandalized. I'm curious, is it vandalized? A little bit curious. Okay, good, no graffiti. Good. I already got a thumbnail earlier, so we'll go upstairs and we'll take a look at the schedule, because, you know, I already went to the restroom in Wendy's. It's like I don't need to go again until I hit back to Queens, and hopefully I'll charge my phone on the train. Oh, added AM peak stop. Right, the Amtrak state of good repair work. Right. So let's mention one quick thing. The waiting room is open. Pretty much, wow, no ticket hours. That is just sad. No ticket hours. They don't have a person manning the ticket booth here. Oh, look at this. This waiting room's open till 10 o'clock. I thought it was open till 2. Let's just get inside. Alright, so I guess I could head back early. I don't know how bad the traffic's going to be in Jamaica. 118. So I want to be out here for a while. So we'll have to make this quick and snappy. So again, here's the waiting room. Nothing really that much to show you here. Because again, this is only my rendezvous if I am in Massapequa and me and a friend want to grab a bite to eat at Wendy's. I mean, we don't mind walking, but it's okay. And trust me, he's not preppy. He's a very nice guy. I've known him for years. He's nothing like the people who you normally see down here. As I said, there is a next train coming at, I'm gonna walk up to save some time. So this is interesting. The canopy looks very different than the ones I normally see at Merrick, Belmore, and even Wantagh. We're just in Wantagh, and I'm like, wait a minute, same similar canopy. Look at this. The canopy is different. The canopy is very different than what you see at those other stations. Let's see. A quick view of the elevator. I'm not going to go in and take a ride because obviously, you know, time constraints. But I will mention at Wantagh there was controversy with the elevator because it was out for a couple months, I think a year or two ago. News 12 did a story about it. And let's see, if anybody's not in here, we can just get a quick look of it. That's going to be similar to the one they have in Lynbrook. Let's see. Okay. Not a bad design. That's me. Look at that nice artwork they get over there. Look at that. That's nice artwork. Literally, this is paradise. Let's see, is the on-platform waiting room open? Let's find out. Nope, locked, just like Wantagh. Oh boy. So just like Wantagh, huh? And look, once again, we do not get this at Hicksville. You don't. Remember that. Also, once again, National Suicide Prevention Hotline number 1-800-273-8255. Always going to bring that up because that's the wrong number. I said, I'm in healthcare. I know that number by heart. So, yeah, here we go with another similar design. See, I like the design. It reminds me of the Renaissance Inn look. How they promote the hotel chain with the Marriott. Not Red Roof Inn, no, but you ever go to the Renaissance Inn in Dover, Delaware? You will get a world-class stay. Trust me, you will. We'll continue walking on. I want to see if there's any more artwork. Yeah, look at that, more artwork. Look at this again. One thing I know about Seaford very well, this is a suburban part of the Nassau County line of the Babylon branch. You go to Rockville Center, Baldwin, Freeport, Merrick, Belmore, Wantagh, Massapequa, and even Massapequa Park, there's like a little bit of downtown to do something, but here in Seaford, it's quiet, it's nice, it's peaceful, and it's a little escape from reality in a sense. Old school suburban. I could tell some of these houses down here, they're from the 1960s. You could tell. Could barely even hear the announcements. All right, so I just want to see if my train's stopping at St. Albans. Hope it's not. That stop I don't want to make. Yep. Oh no, I know this train. I've taken it with my camper. at Merrick. I've taken it with him. Yep, this is the dreadful one that stops in St. Albans, which at least it gets me back to Queens in a reasonable time. So at least I can go upstairs to AirTrain and get to Tim Hortons, because again, if you're ever at Jamaica, I highly recommend Tim Hortons. It is the best donut I've ever had. And Dunkin' Donuts is just bad. Oh, rail fan. Wow. That definitely had to be a passenger train. That's 7 or 8 cars. Definitely tell that's a diesel. That's definitely going out to Wantagh, or at least out east of Patchogue. Definitely heading out there. Speonk, another place I could think of. Speonk is full time, so yeah. So I'm thinking I want to walk up this way. I don't see any more artwork around here. I'm glad I got Seaford out of the way today. I know this wasn't supposed to be a 2-pack. I mean, Wantagh was planned. But the good thing is, I'm just glad I came out here. You know, it is starting to get a little humid today. And once again, it's just going to get worse tomorrow when the humidity picks up and I got to take the Q46 Limited to go to work. Thankfully, if my dad didn't drop me off to get the N25 this morning, I wouldn't be able to get out here. So my train should be coming in 2 minutes. So I think with that, we're going to wrap up the summit, the 2-pack today of Wantagh and Seaford. So again, my westbound to Jamaica should be coming any minute now. I'll be heading home and I can edit this. So hopefully this upload should be up by tomorrow morning, August 28th at 8 a.m. Eastern. So till the next one, take care.